Blab, 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 blab. Blab, 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 blab. Blab, 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 blab. Blab, 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 blab. Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live. Blab, 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 Blab Talk Live.
That's right. It is the grand finale, the end. But in the end, there's a new beginning coming.
Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live. Blab, 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 Blab Talk Live.
What's up? Where's Vincenzo? Vincenzo Landino, where are you? You know, just like him to be completely truant for the final show. So somebody tag him, and we'll get him in here. I don't have my Skype up or Facebook, otherwise I would bug him. So like, tell him the show is started, and he's like out playing hooky. It's so like him. Anyway, hey, how you doing? It's been a little bit, hasn't it? Yeah. Great to see you here. Amy, you've got to know where Vincenzo is, right? Don't you have like a little shock collar on him? Just zap him like that. And he'll be like, oh. What, you don't? Thought for sure you did. Anyway, he's not here, but I am, and the show will go on. And this is the last Blab Talk Live. It's been, I think I'm 330 days or something on Blab. Somebody could take a look. I have not like done my research. I was going to pull together clips and do a best of, but I'm like, with you guys here, I just want everybody to have a chance to come on and cycle through and get thoughts from everybody. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to share. This is the last time I'm going to ask you to share on Blab. And so if everybody would tweet, you don't necessarily have to use the share last 30 seconds. I like the intent of how they wanted that to work, but it doesn't actually work, I think, the way we wanted it to. So just grab the URL, paste it, share it out. This is like a family reunion tonight. And kind of, Blab, to my knowledge, is not closing. I don't know. I've not had conversations with Sean or Furkan. I know that Brittany is no longer with them, although I did see she subscribed and should hopefully she'll show up. I know she's moved to Los Angeles and I believe has a new job and is pursuing some other interests. So I don't know where Vincenzo is, Janet. I have no idea where Vincenzo is. Amy, are you tracking him down? Just if you tell me you're tracking him down, then I won't. His Chrome isn't loading. Okay, good. All right, thanks, Steven. I appreciate that. You're the man. What a great community. We haven't tried Mimi TV. This is not the time and place to advertise other services. We're here because this is a group of people that have become friends, and so this is not a eulogy for Blab, but here to remember what Blab has meant to us. And I guess there's always a little sadness in moving on. So as we're waiting for Vincenzo, and before we let other people in, and we're going to be here for a while tonight, so there's going to be time for everybody to come through. And if there's somebody, hey Jason, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad you're here. If there's some people you think should be here for the show tonight and they're not, tag them and let them know that we're here, because this is kind of like a commemorative moment. So let me give a brief history of time. I found Blab, apparently, according to Aaron. Oh, here comes Vincenzo. What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
A few Chrome issues, huh?
Is Blab dead? Yes, Blab is dead for me tonight.
Blab, you're dead to me. You know what? Because you missed it, and it's our last Blab Talk Live, I feel like I need to do this for you.
Blab, 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 blab. Blab, 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 blab. Blab, 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 blab. Blab, 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 blab. Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab, 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 Blab Talk Live.
Take it, Vincenzo.
Tonight, the one and only Blab Talk Live comes to a historic end. After 1 year of blabbing, Joel and Vincenzo take you home.
Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab, 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 Blab Talk Live.
Yeah, and the theme song. Where is he? I just drew a blank. Evan Doobie. Doobster did the theme song for us, and he also created some fun like little bumpers.
Blab, 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 blab. Ah, wise guy.
Oh, he didn't do that one.
Blab, blab, blab. Come on in and blab. Blab, 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 blab.
May as well use them all since we're not going to get to use them again, right? So it's actually been like what, a month or so since we've done a show.
Yeah, with just travel. I think we just had so much going on.
And we kind of knew, so I was just giving a brief history, and we're gonna open this up, and we want to let as many people come through and say their piece about Blab and what their plans are as possible. But for a few minutes, I just want to kind of set the stage. I found Blab after a few of you were already here. It was 328 days ago. It was Brian Fanzo and Mia Voss. And by the way, if you see somebody that should be here that's not here, tag them. Tag the crap out of people. Ping them on Facebook. Tell them they're missing the family reunion tonight, because this is not going to happen again here. This is it. And I found Blab and immediately fell in love with it, because what a great place, made for broadcasters, made for content creators, and for people like us. To bring community together. And while Vincenzo and I have been doing Blab Talk Live, we've also been doing our own shows, but nothing has been more fun for me personally than this format. And when we first started, it was like every night, right?
God, those are the days. My goodness, we spent so much time on this thing.
We did, and met so many people. So many of you that are here now wouldn't have met if it weren't for Blab. And I found the first screenshot that I captured.
Oh goodness!
And, it's with Mike Stelzner, Steve Dotto, and Furkan. This one was dated August 21st. Oh, see, Stelzner just popped in too. This was the first screenshot I captured. Maybe I'll share some of the others that I've found that I captured along the way. And yeah, in the Meerkat shirt.
I gotta find mine. I have them somewhere. I know I have them.
Your screenshots? Yeah, see if you can if you're able to share any. That would be.
Well, I dumped everything into another drive, so I don't know if they're all on this computer. But yeah. Hey, Mike, how are you?
Mike, cool. Hey, Mike, hang tight. We're going to talk for just a few, then we're going to open it up, and would love to have you come in and share your thoughts. And so Blab Talk Live eventually found its rhythm, and we had some guests on here. Robert Scoble was on, David H. Lawrence was on, and we had there goes Vincenzo. I'm not sure what just happened to you, buddy, so come on back in. We had Tyson Apostle, from Survivor was on, and Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag. We found them on Blab and brought them in, and we had some great shows, and many of you made the shows what they were. Your discussions, your questions, your sing-alongs, all the crazy things that we did. The show found its rhythm, and once a week, every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific, and we did a lot of shows.
We did, man. We did. There was quite a few. One of my favorite moments is when we auctioned off the Yeti microphone for charity water.
That's right.
Out of all of the cool shows that we did, that had to be my favorite, because we couldn't get your friend on. Remember? We had issues.
Yeah, we were trying to get Ken Surratt on. Right.
So instead of, talking about the charity, we were like, you know what? Let's just, I forgot exactly how it happened, but somebody had like a Yeti microphone, and what do we raise? Like $430 for a stinking microphone? I mean,
wasn't
cool.
it Sean? Sean bought it.
It was Sean who bought it, but more so it was the community that kept raising the price, and finally someone came in and did that. But that had to be my favorite moment on the show. Jilly Sue, that's right. It was Jilly Sue's microphone.
It's Jilly Sue, and where is Jilly Sue? And where's Sam Kelly? And where is Dotto? You know, some of these people need to be here. So let's just answer this question about Blab first and foremost. And I want to let you know where I'm coming from. I have absolutely no ill feelings. Blab has a warm place in my heart. Always will. This is they were, pioneering on the front lines of delivering content in a town hall manner. And I don't know why they do what they do. I'm not sure why it didn't work out for us as broadcasters, and now we have other options on the horizon. But it was clear to us from the communication we've got from Sean and Furkan, who love you guys, still a fan, that they weren't going to be supporting broadcasters with new tools. So that's kind of a sign for us that we need to go and look elsewhere. And we know that ultimately it's not about a platform, it's about community. And before we're done here, I'm going to tell you where my next show is going to be. And I'm sure Vincenzo will too. And I'm going to invite you to follow us over there. But nothing but respect for what Blab attempted to do here. I don't know if they're closing down. Have you heard anything?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. So I can't answer that. When I call this the final Blab, this is our last scheduled Blab here. I'm not going to be doing new Joel Comm shows here. I'm sure Vincenzo's not going to be doing new shows here. It doesn't mean I won't pop in if a friend is on and say, hey, I'm Blab, and converse. It's not like, cut and dry. It's just that I'm not
final Blab down.
The final Blab down. I found more screens, like just randomly to go through. There's Annabella. Where is she at? I want to hear. And Mallory, she should be here. And Vicky, is Fitch here?
No.
There's me 3 times. That's kind of weird. I don't even know what's going to come up here. I honestly have no idea what I'm looking at. Who's on that one? Leland, John Lee, Aaron's on there. There's Schmitty Pants. Look at that. I love that screen, surrounded by 3 beautiful women.
That was a night I couldn't be on. I remember that one.
I don't regret you not being there that night.
Mm-hmm. This is a classic one. Gabe dropped a classic one. It was me, Sue Zimmerman, Kristen Cardos, and Amy Schmidauer. That was an interesting screenshot. Thanks for that, Gabe. Yeah, guys, whatever screenshots you have, drop them in.
Oh, look at that. That's a great one. That's an animated one. Real nice. I wasn't on that one. I'm not in there, but I took a screenshot for some reason. Hat night.
I do have a hat tonight.
Well, bring it. The cast. There's Fanzo. There's Mitch. Look at you with the beard, the full beard going on there.
That was me in a full beard. Yep.
You're getting back there again. Brogan was on, and there's Johnson and Basilico, and so the world's first anti-gravity Blab. We came up with all kinds of
Blab must end. God,
crazy titles. So there's David H. Lawrence and Mike Stelzner, and in good time. So Vince, what do you got to say about this before we open it up?
I got nothing. The only things I have to say is that it's been a fun ride. It was a fun ride. Like, it was a cool platform to build our community, whatever community that is. I met a lot of great individuals through Blab. I got a lot of opportunities through Blab. I got to host this show with you, Joel. And that was, something that brought me joy every night. And then obviously we dialed it down to once a week. But, we did so many cool things. And to say that we were here from, I don't want to say day one, but shortly thereafter, it was, that's pretty cool. And, I hope that anyone that has I see some people coming on here saying like, oh, we have an app, come use our app. And there's we've had that over the almost year we've been doing this. we've had a lot of people like, oh, I have the latest greatest app. And here's the thing. Here's what it comes down to is if you don't create community, like Joel said, your app doesn't do anything different than anyone else does. And there's so many tools to broadcast.
Just say something about that. I know, Mimi, I'm glad you're here, but this is not the place to be promoting your service now. So I'm going to kindly ask you not to be spamming about it tonight. And if people want to go check it out, they can do that. But let's focus on the Blab. Nope, all good. That's why I'm being kind about it. I'm saying we're here for this. So go. Sorry, Vincenzo, please go on.
No, I was just gonna say, that without the community, your app is just another app. Then there's a lot of those on here. Like there's a ton. And if you look at the ones that do really well, and I'll speak to the gaming apps because the gaming apps do a really good job of this. They build communities and they have like these rabid fans that get behind it. And that's why they end up doing so well and they make a ton of money. And I think all apps, all social platforms can take, a page out of that playbook. And I whatever the Blab folks do, whatever they choose to, LabStud isn't here or TechStud. Hey, Mike, enjoy your. That's so weird.
Mike, do you have just a minute before you go? If you do, just pop in here for just a minute before you head to dinner. Yeah, here we go. And then we'll open it up to others. I don't want to keep you from your family. But Mike was one of the first people that I brought to Blab. And, of course, the Social Media Examiner, he got it right away. And Social Media Examiner started using Blab regularly to do their shows. And, hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy?
Hopefully my internet is decent this time.
Yeah, you're good.
Thank you. And thank you to both of you guys, man. I mean, what you guys brought to this platform, I think, was pure entertainment. I mean, unscripted, seriously funny, ridiculously fun. So, thank you to both of you guys. I think you guys are a great team, and I'm hopeful that each of you will figure out how to take your community wherever you're going to go next. So congratulations.
Well, appreciate it. And just so people know, you have taken the Social Media Examiner Friday morning show to Huzza.
Huzza.io/Mike-Stelzner. It's the closest thing that we found to this. I know there's other options that are out there, but we produce a show here, and we produce a show wherever we produce it, and then we cross distribute it onto Facebook. So for us, stability was what it really came down to. It's so exciting, by the way, on a separate note, Joel, to say how many darn solutions are popping up, right? I mean, like, my gosh, I was at VidCon and I saw stuff from China that will blow your guys' mind. So I think you're going to see dozens of solutions coming out in the next few months.
I'm excited about it. That's great.
But listen, I just want to say thank you to both of you, especially you, Joel, for dragging me onto this thing.
I didn't really have to drag, but you're a hard nut to crack. Like you are, I just want to go play, and you're always the analytical one. Like when I have an idea and we talk, you're always like, have you thought about this? And you jumped right in. Like after you saw Blab, you captured. If somebody like you could immediately see the power and begin adopting it, we knew that we were on to something.
Well, I can say this much about the future. Any kind of collaborative platform that's real time with the comments and allows multiple people to come together and allows a lot of people to watch what's happening is going to be very successful. And, we're seeing the first, Facebook's going to be doing this with Invite a Friend, and it's coming out very soon. Mm-hmm. Once they get the real time component worked out, I think it'll be a true contender. I'm sure that Periscope/Twitter is working on something, and lots of companies none of us have ever heard of, I'm sure, are working on things. But
I think Snapchat is going to go have a Snapchat Live before the year is out.
Maybe. I just can't imagine talking in 10-second segments.
Well, you won't. It'll be live, just like the phone. You can have discussions with people and chat, video. You might be right,
because they just rolled out Moments yesterday.
Memory.
Yeah, memory. My memory serves me right.
So,
yeah. But
they're a very real competitor. It's not just YouTube
Right.
coming, and I think Microsoft LinkedIn is going to do it, and I think Snapchat's going to do it, and there's going to be
I
lots of
think
opportunity.
Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook will be the major contenders. That's where I'm placing my bet in the near future.
I'm gonna throw Snapchat in there. I am.
I'm on Mike's side on this one. Facebook.
Let's bring back
Wanna say hi?
MySpace. They're saying.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, I got to go to dinner. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mike. Enjoy. Great to see you. Take
Bye,
care,
Mike.
buddy. I do think Snapchat's going to get into the race. They've already set the stage with the ability to interact live with others. So the codecs for live video are already installed. Now it's just a matter of making the code that blasts it out and creating a channel on Snapchat for that to happen. What do you think? Think it's gonna happen?
I really hope I really hope it doesn't happen. I don't even know if I like the memories function. I mean, I haven't played with it yet.
I don't have it yet. It's only so far Android users only I've seen.
I saw an iPhone user, I believe. My point is, I don't know. I don't know. It's like that was the appeal of Snapchat. So I don't want to go into Snapchat and all that stuff, but I hope they don't. I really hope they don't touch live video. I don't think they have to. I think that's not what the platform's all about. So
the platform is changing though, just like Facebook was originally just for, connecting with college friends. Look what it is today. Twitter was initially 140 text characters. Look what it is today. Snapchat's not stupid. And they clearly we know Snapchat is quite smart. And if they are smart, they've got to be looking at the live video space, and it's going to change it. You're right. Oh, poor Vincenzo.
I think live. I don't know. It doesn't. You know what? I don't think they should go to that extent. I think it's a cool platform because of what it does, and not because of like just competing with other platforms. But anyway. And
it's a great debate. I don't mind having it, and others can chime in and share their thoughts. But we'll talk more about it offline. I've got some thoughts about it, and I wish there was. I'm ready for them to go public because I want to invest in Snapchat.
I would love to. I would be right there with you. I would be investing a lot.
Quick commercial for Vincenzo and Schmitty. In fact, Schmidt Pants, why don't you jump on here? I'd like to invite you to join us here because I saw your video today for your new consulting service, which is called
Aftermark,
MARQ, which is remarkable. Schmitty, you have to get on tonight. I know it's tradition for you to say no, but this is compulsory. Sorry, sweetie. Bring you and your Schmidt Pants here. And I watched your video today. They've both got the video posted on their channel. And real briefly, tell people what you're going to be offering.
So we are a video marketing consultancy. Everything from strategy to in-house training, essentially, for first and foremost agencies, but also brands, businesses. So we are making a hard push at video, live video, Snapchat to an extent, but really, really bringing that to agencies and businesses that aren't at the forefront of it. And it's really funny because the idea was birthed from the fact that, first of all, Amy and I are always working together anyway, but there are so many agencies, so many businesses and brands that are like, we have no idea what we're doing with video. And it's funny, we just consulted with, we're consulting with this startup, and the founder of it, she's like, I have no desire to do video. And I'm like, well, then just stop posting to your Facebook page because it's pretty much worthless. And she's like, well, what does that mean? I'm like, if you're not going to spend thousands of dollars a month on ads, you're not going to do anything. And so we started getting her into video, and she loves it. She's been crushing video, not crushing, but like she's been learning and doing more and more and more and more. And she's seeing like amazing results with it. And it's really cool to see a small startup do that. but obviously we've all seen the big brands doing it, big businesses. But I thought it was interesting because Amy and I had this conversation on the flight to Chicago, and agencies aren't even doing it right. So it's funny to see that agencies are trying to provide services for their clients, and their clients are asking about these things like live video, Snapchat, and they're like, we don't know how to do that, or we can't provide it. I mean, and it's funny because we've gotten those calls from agencies, so it's quite interesting how behind some places are. And then obviously you can go into other parts of the country where it's even a little more behind. But yeah, it's a good point. Agencies promise first, and they figure out how to deliver later.
You know what I say to them? With them, I respond with one of the new emojis that's coming out. The facepalm emoji. That's what I say to those brands that don't get it. Well, let's do this. We have a lot of people here that are part of the tribe.
Yeah.
And listen, the tribe is not going away.
No.
Okay, the tribe, we're just going to go elsewhere. And I'll tell you right now. I'll give you the link later. But I'm going to go for now to Huzza. Doesn't mean I'm going to camp out there and live there.
Is that what you're officially doing?
I'm going. Yeah. I'll just give you guys the link now so you guys can be ready. I'm thinking it's just huzza.io/Joel Comm is and you'll see that there's just sign up to watch my stream there. The link is there. Click through. Don't leave the site here, but go ahead and click through. And I'm scheduling a show for next week. And yes, it's got chat, and there's a lot of the functionality we have here. So I expect to see as we continue, you guys can come on and play with us over there. And there's others though. They're popping up, like Mike just said. They're up all the time. Fire Talk is another one. I'm going to be testing some others, but right now, Huzza seems like a stable platform, and I want to play there. So, did you want to say something, Vince?
No, I'm just trying to answer some of these questions flying by. Some people are like, why Huzza, not Fire Talk? What appealed about Huzza? I mean, I think Huzza came on. They offer a Blab-like interface with comments and whatnot, and it's fairly stable so far in all the tests I've seen with Huzza. You have to remember is that, you're right, Tech. I think that's Stephen Haywood. They probably will run into the same issues, but until that happens, people are going to use whatever they feel comfortable with. So, guys, I'm not saying Fire Talk's not stable. And I'm not running on Huzza. For the record, I'm not doing anything on Huzza. So that's what Joel wants to use. And Joel can use whatever
Ladies
he
and
likes.
gentlemen, Amy, Schmidt Pants, Schmidt Tower.
Hi.
What was that?
There's literally a concert outside right now.
Awesome. Who's playing?
There's every Thursday in July. It's just like a bunch of live bands. They just do like local music, and it's like gonna be over in maybe 10 minutes or something, but it's still going.
Well, thank you for popping
No
on,
sweat.
for not staying tried and true to your tradition of not.
I really like it.
Being
I
on the
really
show.
like it better, but okay.
Well, you've been on for some classic episodes.
I have.
Yeah, so what are you going to do?
I just keep looking to Vincenzo for what to do. The only thing that I have totally figured out right now is Facebook Live is a pretty safe bet for me because there's enough going on, I think, on my brand page that the live effect sort of elevates a lot of things, even to the point that the other day I published a new video, and it was at the point of promotion where I was only sharing the YouTube link, like the YouTube watch link. And even though I know it usually tanks, I shared a YouTube watch link to my brand page, and it just really, really, really did well on the newsfeed, shockingly. I think I have to give a little bit of credit to live video, sort of bringing my profile more awareness that things that are not live video every once in a while can do okay organically. So I think it's really interesting, but I don't know if all of my live video problems are solved yet. I think I have to look at like a Huzzah for a more collaborative sort of opportunity. And even with what Facebook's offering, I don't think it's going to do everything I needed to do. So still sort of looking around.
Well, it's evolutionary, right? We're going to keep exploring. It doesn't, I feel kind of transient. And right now, like, what do we call a nomad? I'm a live video nomad. And I do some Facebook Live. I do some Periscopes, which are unbelievably strong. Those Periscopes, I can't believe how Twitter is like, the algorithm is working so that the views I'm getting on Periscope have just skyrocketed. And Snapchat, and here, there. So live mads. Yeah, that's what we are. We're live mads, but we're not mad. So yeah. And congratulations on the new service you and Vincenzo are putting out there.
I'm sure full on company. So
no, it's a really cool thing. I think we've been finding so many things have gelled with his experience and mine that it just sort of made sense that as much as we were doing together, that there actually be a name for it. So I'm really excited about this. And I think Vinny is too.
It's remarkable.
It's remarkable. I like that one, by the way.
Yes, Joel came up with that.
Well, you can use that. Trademark, none. It's all yours. None. It's all yours. I give it to you.
Trademark.
Oh, I see what we did there. Well, thanks, Amy. I know you're always hesitant to jump in.
I'm giving you guys echo now, so
a little bit, and you're kind of quiet too.
Thanks for having me on.
Okay, bye, sweetie. So let's. There's a lot of people here, and two things. We're still echoing.
Oh, I'm not echoing.
You hear me echo?
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna. Are you? You're hooked, right? Let me refresh.
Sure. Just Joel. It's just Joel. How beautiful is my partner, everybody? How awesome. I'm not refreshing. Not right now. Yeah, I know. Let me leave back. And apparently I'm still echoing.
All right, how about now? Better? I'm still hearing the darn echo. Oh, it was you, Vincenzo. When you dropped off, it dropped. Yeah, maybe we'll break Blab. Wouldn't that be perfect irony that if the servers, caught on fire tonight?
Guys, you look like crap, okay? And you sound like crap.
No, you look like crap. Okay, so here's what I want to do. There's a lot of you here, and I want to get as many people in the tribe to come through as possible, and speak their piece. Don't be a blab hog. No blab jacking. But two things. If you want to grab a seat, come on in, and just, after you speak your piece, politely bow out. Cliff can come in. I'm hoping he does. And also, if there's somebody you feel should be here, ping them on Facebook, private message them. I don't want anybody to be like, where was I? Why didn't anybody tell me? I mean, we've been announcing it for 2 weeks, but still there's going to be people that are going to miss it. And since this is a community experience, I want them to have the opportunity. So come on in, grab a seat. Let's talk. You and us, me, Vincenzo, you. Talk Blab, talk the future, talk life, talk whatever. And why is it you guys are all scared tonight to come in? Nobody wants to be like the first? All right.
Who we got? Here we go.
Leland's coming in, and JS is coming in.
Okay, JS gets 5 seconds.
JS, what's up, guys?
Well, or let Leland go.
We're all good. Hey, I just wanted to say,
go because he's got the lower third going on, and it's slick.
Oh, that's cool. I'm only going to be here a minute anyway. I got things to do, but I'll push out a notification for everyone for you.
Yeah, when everybody comes on live, please hit your notifications, because that way some of your friends that might not have gotten mine will get it.
Well, first off, happy Independence Day to all those folks over here in America, because I know I didn't catch them earlier this week out here on Blab. So just thanks for the invite, Joel and Vincenzo, for having us all out here for one last little rendezvous. You know, I've been out here since November of last year, backed out about a month or so ago and went over to Fire Talk. So that's where you'll find me, is Fire Talk /Leland Best. Just come on by and take a peek, see what's going on over there, or you'll see me on Facebook Live. But I'm sure we'll catch all you guys out there one way or another as we continue to stream out here in this big mess that we call our own little tribe. So thanks for having us on.
Thanks, Leland. Appreciate
Thank you,
that.
Leland.
Right, before JS comes on and does some wonderful cartoon voices for us, I just want to answer a question that's happening a lot here about what's happening to Blab. We don't know. I've not heard hide nor hair from Furkan or Sean in a couple months. Brittany is no longer with Blab. She's moved to Los Angeles. I saw her subscribe. If somebody wants to tag her, would love to see her. Oh, she's here. Hi, Britt.
Oh, she made it. There she is.
Congratulations. I think you got a new job.
Okay, so
you got a moment.
I'll let her in here. She can take my spot. I'm out here, guys. We'll see you on the next round.
I don't know that she's going to speak towards it at all, but Brittany, if you can come on, you don't have to talk Blab. Just want to know what you're up to, and personally thank you for the incredible job you've done in support and as a community manager. And there she is. Everybody give it up for Brittany. We can't hear you, girl. You make a great mime, though. I think she's doing this on purpose. That's why it's black and white. She's like, I'll
do the voice for it. Yeah. Let me tell you what's been happening. I switched to a black and white world. Color was too much for me to deal with.
She's Dorothy pre-Twister.
There you go.
Right.
So it's amazing what's happening with live video out there. It's the literal explosion. Over 200 players that I and a couple of other people have identified, either doing apps for iOS or for Android or for desktop, or it's just incredible and a dizzying array. But I tend to think again about Blab, that this is Blab was the tool that we all use to get together, and we'll remorse and whatever that we're no longer together in Blab. But those who want to continue in the spirit of unity and being together will find each other. You will make yourself discoverable, all of that. And I know, Joel, you're very working hard and diligently at list building and developing email addresses for people. Which I think anybody, if you are broadcasting and you are not doing that, you're really doing yourself a disservice, because it still is one click and you let everybody know where you are, where you're going.
And we don't know what's going to happen to Blab. All we know is that entropy, the law of entropy, is in effect. Yeah. If they're not here engaging with us like they were, and they've told us they're not creating tools for broadcasters, entropy means it's going to degrade over time, and eventually it really either won't work, or they'll just close the doors on it and they'll be doing something else, or they'll be doing nothing. And that's why
my short thinking about this, which has changed from why would Blab want to keep this open to what possible reason would they have for closing it. And so my thinking here is, when I originally talked to Sean about, TalkBox costs and things like that, he said, no, don't. And I have to assume they have a strong relationship, whether it's financial or ownership or whatever. But Pigs in Flight is this think tank. It's they're all about coming up with ideas and different products and so on and so forth. And I think Blab was the grand experiment. The one thing that maybe went wrong with Blab was the fact that there was a huge churn rate. So you had, 150,000 people come in here and maybe 3,000 stuck, maybe 1,500 in a real way, a significant way. And if there's anything that kind of has been an issue, but they're all working, they're doing different stuff. And my thinking now is there's really no reason for them to close Blab. And if you think it's a money thing, they would not have stuck 13 people in a 25,000 square foot facility in downtown San Francisco that could rent for $3 million a year, give them their own chef and gourmet kitchen and other perks. So it's definitely not a money thing. So I'm pretty certain Blab will stay open for quite some time. But will it transmogrify? Will it change? Will it become something else? Will they copy the engine? Will there be thousands of little Blabs, each owned by a corporation?
Baby Blabs. They're going to break it up like Ma Bell. There'll be baby Blabs.
There's a million things that could happen. And that's a wonderful thing, is seeing the technology moving and changing as fast as it does. But there are many ways that we can all keep in touch with each other, should one desire to do that. And so Blab no longer is our community. It is the internet. It is the world. And we might have
We are the world.
So there you go.
Everybody sway. We are the Blabbers.
There you go.
Well, appreciate you, JS.
If it wasn't for you, Joel Comm, I would be master of the universe.
Master of many voices. JS Gilbert, ladies and gentlemen, where are you doing your shows?
I'm not really doing shows. When the book comes out, I will probably, I'm doing stuff on Facebook Live when I go to clients and things like that. And I will be doing a series of between 6 and 11 minute concentrated interviews on a specific question that's business related. And they'll go up on a YouTube channel. I don't know that they need to be live.
Okay.
They probably don't benefit from being live, so that's my.
Well, I hope to see you on my show over at.
Yeah, I've got a Huzzah account. I'll come over there and watch you. And
there's the link.
I'm still on Blab, coming in here making people's lives miserable.
Thanks, Jazz. Appreciate you, man.
Well, yeah. Looking forward to the rest of the show. That's Q. I adopted Q. You know.
You adopted her? She your adopted daughter?
He's gonna leave with that. Really?
That's it. That boom, mic drop.
And it wouldn't be Q in the box if Beamer wasn't barking in the background.
So what's up, Q?
What's up? I just wanted to. I was trying to be the first in the box, but you know how it goes.
Got to be quick.
I was trying, but JS has faster internet than I am. I don't know why that didn't carry down. If I got adopted, I got stuck with the slow internet. Hey, Brittany.
Hi, you guys can hear me now, yeah?
We can hear you and we see you in stunning black and white.
Wonderful.
And I think that you probably have more days on Blab than any of us. 426 is what I just saw.
Yeah, something like that.
You've moved to the City of Angels.
Yeah. I'm in my bedroom right now. I have a 1-bedroom apartment in Midtown LA.
And what are you doing?
I'm a lead graphic designer at a creative agency. And I do freelance illustrations for big companies now.
Look at you go. And are you happy? Are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm super stoked. I started seeing someone from Blab, which is pretty funny.
Can you tell us who?
Basil, but he wasn't on that much. A few people in here know him.
But I met him. I remember that name, right? He was there when I visited.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. No.
And you're going to pursue your alternative career as a stand-up comedian, correct?
Yeah, I did stand-up last night. My whole set is on this napkin. I wrote "drunk in a bar."
Do you want to practice like 60 seconds of it on us?
Oh, no. I practiced enough last night. I'm going to burn this. We good? But
you say so.
Yeah. I'm stoked to be like on here and not like stressed out.
Right. Well, I just want to thank you. And I think everybody here will echo, it was great when Sean and Furkan came on and spoke with us, but you were really the public facing glue of Blab. We knew that you were, the person that we could go to for help, and you were always extremely responsive and kind. You were gentle with us when we needed gentleness, and at the same time managed to play a very diplomatic role as the ambassador of Blab. And I think everybody just prop the crap out of her, because I just want to say, more than a golf clap. Well done.
Nah, you guys.
Go on.
I still come on here drunk sometimes. So
Well, we look forward to that.
yeah. Well, I'm stoked you guys are all banding together right now.
Yeah, we're actually going to be storming the Blab HQ soon with live streams. So,
you know what? I'm sure they'd enjoy it. I don't. I think it'll all evolve and come around.
yeah. Well, cool. And it's all good. Like I say, we don't have to talk Blab, but thank you and good luck in what you're doing in LA in your new position. And I hope that we'll see you around on some of the other platforms as well.
Maybe, but yeah. All right. I'll see you guys.
Bye,
Peace
Brett.
out. So Monique, Q, sorry. Everybody knows you as Q. I know you have a real name. What are your thoughts?
Sorry about that. What are my thoughts on everything? So I'm
Life, universe, everything.
yeah, universe. I can talk forever on that. So I won't hog the box. But I am actually more and more sad. I feel like more and more people are starting to say, like, what do I do with live video? I actually shared a post of my friend's today, and she's like, what's the best way to stream from your desktop? And I shared it and said, God, I wish I could just say Blab, absolutely Blab. And then, now it's more complicated than it would have just been to say Blab. So I'm grateful for all the relationships that I've made here, grateful for hanging out with you guys and the times that you've allowed me to take a seat on your show. You guys have brought a lot of value to Blab, and I'm all about the serious stuff. So at least you can entertain everybody else as well.
That's what we do. We're rodeo clowns.
Yeah, but you guys are great. So, and good luck with the queue at the end of your new business, Vincenzo.
You got it.
I mean, all my friends are putting Q in front of the words, trying to make all these words with the letter Q. So,
yeah, well,
is there going to be a lawsuit about this? The Q.
Where's Mitch Jackson? He'll know.
Yeah, we need a lawyer in the house.
Let's not talk about that guy.
Anyhow, we're here to celebrate community. So thanks, Q. Appreciate you, and hope you will see you. I know we'll see you around. You're not going away.
No. And I'm Blab, got me out of my shell in terms of live streaming. I didn't like to talk to myself, so I didn't use Periscope very often. Now I kind of do, but it's just not the same. And so I started my podcast, and I went on a hiatus when it started getting glitchy. And I guess it's going to be Huzza, but I'm not sure yet. So we'll keep in touch about that.
Sounds good. Well, thanks, Q. Appreciate you. Take care. Before you jump on here, just want to drop this link for everybody. This is a site I actually set up called livevideotoday.com. If you're a broadcaster like we are, go over there, register, and just register yourself as a broadcaster, and we'll get it approved. And this is kind of like a way to keep our community together and to let the rest of the world know here's a bunch of people that are doing broadcasting and what they're talking about. So everybody's invited to sign up there. What's up, Friar?
Oh, it's just a Friday on a Thursday night. How you doing? Hey, Brian. So it's I've been on this Blab for about 300 and something days, but I haven't really been that active because you know what? I got envious of all these fancy microphones and fancy equipment and the mixers, and I had all these delusions of grandeur. And then finally I said, the heck with it. I'm just going to start broadcasting. And I've been doing a lot of Facebook Live. So I've been doing these 1 minute motivation and inspiration vids, and it's been fun. But what I'm thankful for is just the community. I got to meet a lot of real nice people, and that's the best thing about Blab for me. And I have Hezza got something set up there. Fire Talk. I'm looking around, but we'll see. But I'm not going to stop the video program. We're just going to keep rolling. That's about it. So thanks for all that you guys did. Appreciate that.
Excellent. Well, thanks for being
appreciate your viewing of our shows and shenanigans and God knows what else we did on this show for 346 days or whatever it was. But yeah.
That sounds good. All right, guys. Catch you around.
Yeah, boss.
Thanks, Wade. Those of you saying there's an internal server error in live video today, it does appear there's something going on. So just make a note of it, and I've got my guy checking on it and figure out what's going on. But I'll be posting about it. If you're not in the live video marketing mastermind group on Facebook, look for it and be there, because that's where I post stuff. Actually, here's a short link to it. com.us/live video group. Everybody should be in that group there. And that way you know what's going on. Mr. Fanzo, I feel like I haven't seen you in a week.
I know. It feels I feel like I haven't seen Enzo in years and months. He doesn't call or love on me anymore. He's got a bigger mark on his calendar these days.
He's got Amy. So
wow.
But no, yes, Mr. Comm, I shared a stage with you about a week ago, so that was fun times. But
it was good fun. Social media day. Actually, we have a lot of people here that were at Dirt Media Days. You and I spoke in San Diego. Vincenzo and Amy and Vivica and Subi were all in Chicago.
Yep.
And Aaron.
Amazing city, by the way.
Yeah, my hometown. Aaron was here in Denver in the hometown. Next year, I've committed to be here in my hometown for that. And I'm not sure where Anthony was, but he was there. Now he's there. It was a good time.
I'm going wherever Enzo's not. So that's kind of my focus.
Perfect. Hope I don't ever see you again then.
Yeah, right. What was the first thing I messaged? I was on the plane. I said, Enzo, I wish I was coming to your place.
Dude, let's make it happen.
Let's do it. I know we're not too far away from each other.
You guys pull it together. By the way, tag some other people that should be here. Like for example, where's Vicky Fitch? I'd actually give her hard eyes tonight if she showed up. And where's Mischievous Mal?
She was afraid Anthony was going to Fitch slap her.
Where's Chocolate Johnny? We've got some people that need to be here. So tag anybody you want, and tag the Cavs. And yeah, there you go. Add anybody. And if you want to hit them on Facebook, like just DM them and say, what is wrong with you? Because we continue to grow here. And this is going to be the biggest Blab Talk Live ever.
Ever.
Hello, Anthony.
Hello, Joel Comm.
You are a staple here, my friend.
Oh, thank you. I take that as I resemble that remark.
You're a Staples easy button. That was easy.
Thanks. I'm good, Joel. It's good to be here. Vincenzo, I got to tell you, and Brian, always a big hello to you. Vincenzo, I got to tell you, I look forward to seeing your stuff with Amy, because you guys it just works. Just
chemistry.
Yeah, that's what it is. I couldn't get the word out quick enough, but yeah, it's just you blend, as they say. You blend. It really works well.
I don't know where one ends and the other begins.
Yeah. And I'll just leave it at that. Anyway,
they need a name. They need there's Brangelina. So what's Vincenzo and Schmidt Tower?
I would need a couple of cocktails to figure that one out.
Schmidt-Dino.
No, Fanzo created one. Fanzo. There we go. Schmenzo.
Perfect. I love it so much that
the Schmenzo.
We have a winner.
Hey guys, where are we going tonight? We're going over to the Schmenzos. We're gonna hang out with them tonight.
Not to be confused with Fan Enzo.
Yes.
Socially powered. Called it #Schmenzo. Own it.
Own it.
Own it. It's yours. So Brian, obviously you're all in on live video as the rest of us. Do you think Snapchat is gonna go live?
I thought your comments were interesting. I think I have this weird faith in Snapchat only doing awesome stuff because they're the platform that figured out how to monetize first. And now every update is just oh, we're going to give you the users a little bit something else to keep you happy. And then we're going to continue to make stuff for the ad buys and build a giant ass business known as Snapchat. So I agree with you. I would want to invest in them if they went public. I don't know if it's a live stream, but I think there is definitely some element of live video. You know, they already added that video chat feature that's kind of shaky now. I think Skype is the most annoying, you know, interface that has ever existed. And if someone doesn't go and knock them off, I think Snapchat might be, in, you know, not from a broadcasting to your public perspective, but maybe broadcasting to your everyone that follows you on Snapchat. Some kind of like altered version of live stream would be interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I think I haven't figured out if, you know, I think Blab actually made live streaming what it is today. Like, I think Blab, it was the gateway drug for many that didn't want to feel like an egotistical talking head that talked into their phone every single day, like many of us were doing. And I think Blab, for me, I don't know if I got actually, other than what Enzo and I did at Applebee's, I don't think we got another gig for live streaming it until we brought Blab into the mix. And I think, you know, Blab made people that were comfortable with webinars and people that were comfortable sitting in front of their screen. I think Blab made the idea of community and conversation. As much as I loved Periscope and Meerkat in the early days, the reason we thought the Cameo was such a great feature when Enzo and I first were on Meerkat and Cameo came out there is that idea that, you know, I remember Joel, you and I were sitting at South by. Joel and I were sitting there and we were talking like, how cool would it be if we were in each other's Meerkat? Right. I mean, that was at South by when Meerkat came out that first week. And I think Blab, I mean, I guess that's partially why it's pained me to even, I deleted the app off my phone until today when I remember that you guys were going live. Just because to me, it's kind of sad. It's sad from an element of what we were kind of, it's not even what we were building. I'm not even sad for what they're doing as a company. And I think I'm more sad from the standpoint of, I don't like the alternatives. I like kind of the community that lived here. And I was okay with people saying like, oh, it's only marketing people that were early adopters. That didn't bother me. I was selling my show and to SAP and IBM, and they loved the audience and the community was here. So I don't know. I think I have a FireTalk account. I was on Huzza twice. I'm not sure if I'm going to find another place for a Blab. I think I might, you guys saw today, I was messing around with the alternative of maybe getting a couple people on from another solution into Facebook Live and using Periscope as my solo talking head platform and Facebook Live as my interview style type platform. But yeah, I think it's a sad time from the Blab perspective, because I really do think that a lot of the relationships, Anthony, I mean, Joel and Enzo, I knew you guys prior to, and I knew you guys even prior to live streaming, but like, there's so many people that Sarah Moore from Australia, like we joke that I trolled her on Periscope, but it wasn't until she was on Blab that we became really good friends. Now we work together on two different companies that we do work together. I don't know. I guess for me, it's a cool thing. I think Blab was more about the people in the platform, but I don't know if there's a home for us yet for all these people to have out there. So I don't mean to bring the buzz down, but yeah, I love this. I love this platform. I really did. I mean, shoot, somebody got me on with Tony Robbins. What other platform can you say that?
Right. Well, just, you know, so I am not committing to Huzza, but I am going to be doing my next show there. And I invite everybody to subscribe, and, you know, we can be nomads. We can, we're in nomads land. We'll find our place, but I think as long as everybody is in communication via Facebook, you know, via Twitter, via Periscope and Snapchat, we're going to know where to go. It's not like all communication is going to be shut off and where'd everybody go? You're never going to go, where's Joel? Okay?
Yeah, but Joel, but the thing that, and I just wanted to add what Brian said, and Brian, thanks for mentioning that. I'm still thinking about all the interviews that are done and the great interviews that you've done, Joel and Vincenzo. And actually I got to know Vincenzo better through Blab, and we talked offline, and Brian, you and I got to talk to each other, and Joel, you and I are talking on the phone. So I think the whole idea behind the community of Blab is something that, and looking at it from my perspective, and I look to you guys as the early adopters and the trailblazers, and I look to follow you as purely as like a, you know, looking through the fishbowl. This was like a game changer for me And listening to you, Brian, is a game changer for a lot of people. I mean, listen, yeah, I got Tony Robbins, boom. But now look at Tony. He's doing Periscopes. He's doing Facebook Lives. It's like maybe that might have tipped him into more into live video.
You made Tony Robbins what he is, Anthony.
Yeah.
You before Blab,
Tony was nothing.
Nobody. Now he's burning people's feet all the time.
Right. Exactly. And I think I'm pretty much a softie too. It's sad that we're not going to be able to spend time here. We're not going to be able to build this community, because I think this really gave us an opportunity. I mean, we look forward to it. I mean, like going back to, I always have this thing in my head about what Brian says. I'm the pager carrying millennial. I think of like when I was a kid, I used to come home and want to watch cartoons. I used to look forward to coming on to Blab. And then I built, I did, not for a long time, but I did my show, and I did a couple off the cuff shows, but it's like, it's so I feel like we're saying goodbye. And we shouldn't feel that way. I really shouldn't feel that way.
Bobby Shadow's saying, why can't we save Blab? Blab is, look, they have said to us that they are no longer interested in creating broadcaster tools. That's it right there. That pretty much says it all. There's the screenshot. That's great. If they're telling us they're not interested in building a community that broadcasters can do shows, then what do? Wait around until one day they flip the lights out, or it's something totally different? We need to, as business people and broadcasters, go, okay, well, who is interested in building tools for us? Because that's where we need to go. I'm not going to sit around and wait for the lights to go out or for a major transition to take place. We can still hang out here. This is not the last time I will be on Blab. Right. I'm just not scheduling any more shows here.
Well, you know what? I can tell you, one of the biggest mistakes I've made in the 18 months of live streaming, and I've made a lot of them from a prediction perspective, but I would say one of my biggest mistakes is I held on to Meerkat too long. I became platform loyal and platform almost blind. And it cost me big time. And I think I learned that lesson. And I agree with you. I'm not abandoning Blab. I mean, I didn't have it on my phone, mainly because it was one of those things that I was actually thinking about it the other night. I can't remember what night it was, and there was no sports on. And my first inkling when I grabbed my phone was, what's on Blab?
Yeah.
And it was like, it was an interesting mindset for me to kind of wrap my head around. But, Meerkat, I mean, the team at Periscope was watching my Periscope of uninstalling Periscope and keeping Meerkat for 3 months after, I was trying to make headway to get back in Periscope's good graces, because I was burying them because I was blind, thinking that the platform was what mattered. It's the people that what matter. Like the platform isn't what matters. But I think in that notion, as soon as I started realizing that, I love those teams. I'm like Tech Stud. I mean, I remember, I don't know if Jason remembers this, but the day before he became a Blabber, him and I were on the screen together going over some stuff for what he was doing. And I was so excited because I think great companies hire the greatest advocates. And I think great companies embrace their new users. And I felt like, man, Blab did all this shit the right way. And I think, for all the Blab bashing, I look at all the Blab success and say, what can other apps? I mean, Periscope sucks at doing what Blab did great. And I love Periscope. I have a company with Ryan Bell called Summit Live that has a lot to do with Periscope, but Periscope sucks at doing the basics that Blab did. You had Brittany here. I think Brittany was an amazing community manager. Yeah. The amount of shit she put up with, the amount of people she put up with, the amount of inbound she put up with, probably the amount of, headway she had put up with Sean and Furkan. I think Sean and Furkan did great things. So I guess for me, it's not saying goodbye. It's more saying like, hey, let's respect where we came, learn from the great things, the lessons, and then where we find. I mean, I actually think going to like Facebook group that Joel runs. I think, I love that Facebook group. There's very few Facebook groups I have my notifications on still, and Joel, that group is one of them because as long as Carlos isn't posting 6 times a night, that's usually everything.
We got him on a tight leash. We're good.
But no, I think there it is right there. Joel put the group up, but I think it is about the people. But yeah, I guess for those people that are worried about, I say my lesson, my wisdom, which isn't the pager wearing millennial, is just don't make the same mistake I made with Meerkat, because when Meerkat started cutting off our legs in November of last year, I was I mean, I was lost for words. I went to Meerkat and said, how can you do this to me? And they didn't pick up the phone. They didn't reply to a message. They didn't give a crap about me spending 3.5 more months of my time trying to build my business around their platform. And so it taught me. I mean, it was a hard freaking lesson, but I guess if I had to share anything, I think we have to share what we learned together. And that to me was a huge lesson. And I will never make it again. I invest in the people like Chocolate Johnny on Happy Chocolate Day.
Johnny's here. Happy Chocolate Day. And Ryan Bell's in the house.
Yeah, I guess that's the lesson. That's my long-winded, bringing this thing home is that, I mean, I have 2 really great monetized shows that were all because of Blab. They were monetized very smallly on Google Hangouts. They got monetized much bigger on Blab. And I think I enjoyed the non-monetized stuff on Blab way more than the monetized, but the monetized one allowed me to invest in it even more and spend even more time here. I don't have the followers or the critique. I think it's just one of those things that is, hey, there's Ryan Bell is in their house right there. There he is right there. I mean, I think it's an interesting discussion. Ryan Bell and I met with the Talkbox guys at TV of Tomorrow event, and the Super Bowl live streaming. If you guys watched the Super Bowl live stream where you could pick 5 cameras, those 5 cameras that you were picking on, that was on the same technology that runs Blab. So the technology behind Blab is definitely, that's now you're ripping at my heart. I cried on Periscope for Catch.
I have my, my Blab props shirt. I have my Periscope shirt. I've got my full scope, which, he's doing a great job. They're around. But I'm not getting rid of these shirts. They are the memories of live video days gone by. Well, Fanzo, thanks, man, for jumping in. We're going to cycle through. And Anthony, you got any?
Cheers, guys.
I'm good. I just want to say thank you. I love the community.
My clout's longer than yours.
All right, let's get. I know we got some ladies here in the house as well. And
hey, Joel, I'm gonna hop out, man. I'll catch you guys soon. Vincenzo,
thanks,
good to see you too, buddy. Take care, guys.
Good to see you too, bud. Take care.
If Yana is around, or Socially Powered, or who else was? Did Mal pop in? Some of the other regulars. Love to see in here. Nick.
Hey guys.
Though not a
terrible
woman,
lighting.
Part of the tribe,
not
and he actually looks better in the dark.
Hey, come on, Joel.
We love you, Nick. How you doing, buddy?
Good to see you. Yeah, sorry to see you guys going. A chance to meet all of you here first, and then in real life. Much as Brian was just saying, it really the one to many just did not work for me to begin with, and this really kind of brought me to. It got the brand on to do some live interviews with people who wouldn't normally do it. And then I got to start a couple of shows in areas that I work in, and then in a passion project area. And so we're testing out Fire Talk and Huzza for those shows as well now. So, but met awesome people who I've now followed and communicated with, many of them on a daily basis because of the community that was built here.
Ryan Bell is providing all kinds of comic relief in the chat room as he always does. There's a few people that have been like, I told you so. I'm going to write a blog entry about the weakness of I told you so, the desperate need for look at me, I'm important. There's 2 ways to say I told you so. There's the way that builds you in your credibility to say, back in such and such, I predicted that, and it's not to knock anybody else down. It's building credibility. And then there's the finger wagging, you're stupid, I told you so. And I got no place for that or people like that. And I find absolutely no loss in the fact that I'm not going to continue doing shows here. I find only gain in my time in Blab. Only.
Agreed. That's
no
been
regrets.
No regrets. My experience to open me up to a whole different, all sorts of different opportunities, and really grown my network. So I have no regrets. Anyway, I'm going to let you get somebody prettier than me in here. Thank you, Joel. Thanks, Vincenzo.
There's one of my biggest fans right there. Yeah. So, okay. Had to be one. Knew there had to be one. I really should only let people in here if they've been part of the tribe, and definitely those who have that type of reaction. They get no love at all. So the seat's open. Chocolate Johnny, I saw you pop in here. Jason, if you want to jump in, anybody that wants
to jump in, please feel free. If you've never been on a Blab before,
Cliff, you know you want to. I mean,
Cliff. So Cliff does. We're gonna have Cliff on, but we're gonna have Cliff on closer to the end of the show.
Oh.
Whenever the end of the show may be.
Shadow, Bobby, get in here. Of course, you're part of the tribe, dude. You're always welcome here. But yeah, people who are trolls ain't no place. Oh, look, it's Carlos Gill.
He's probably going to tell us about his Snapchat course, and he may even tell us about something that he's posted today.
Play nice, kids. What's up, CG?
What's going on, guys? Just want to come on here one last time, and this is it. Just want to say hello, and it sucks, man, that this is the last Blab. You guys definitely did an awesome job carrying the torch for many, many months.
Wait, let me get my torch. What's a Sharpie? But just imagine that it's burning brightly. I really wish Sean or both for Con would come in, not to talk about anything other than I would really like to thank them both publicly, face to face, and not to discuss what went right, what went wrong, or any of that. I wouldn't want that to happen at all. So if anybody can get them here, then would love for that to take place, because I'm grateful for this platform. Jason, if anybody can, you can, right? So Carlos, here's your opportunity. Where are you going to do your show?
So in terms of shows, I think I'm going to hold off for now until I see where Facebook shakes out in terms of being able to open up from 2 people, which is what is going to be rolling out soon, to possibly 4 in the future or more. So I think, in terms of creating shows, I've seen that Skype is a good alternative for recording podcasts. Granted, there's not that live element like you see here with Blab, but again, if we're talking about using a utility to create content and record, Skype does just as fine.
I don't know what this stupid comment was. Sean VP does not need to jump in on your request. Did I say he had to? Hello,
Joel. Don't even acknowledge it. It's fine.
You know what? I'm in this kind of mood just because it's my last Blab, and boom, just like that.
Screw it, right?
So I'm really curious. So I jumped in earlier, and Vincenzo, you said that you are not jumping over to Huzza. I know last week in San Diego, Joel convinced me about Huzza, and tomorrow I'm really excited. I'm going to be on Mike Stelzner and Social Media Examiner's Huzza.
Cool.
You get to check it out for the first time. So I'm curious to hear.
I think they pronounce it wrong, though. I told Nick over there it should be Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Right?
Huzzah.
It should be Huzzah.
So I'm curious to hear from you, Vincenzo, though, why the hesitancy to jump onto Huzza?
Yes, Vincenzo.
No need. No need, because I'm not doing a show, and there is a cost associated with Huzzah. Why incur a cost if you don't need to, when I can create whatever I'm creating on Facebook Live? I don't need a show with 4 people, 6 people, 10 people. I realistically can do it on Skype if I really want to, and push it through Wirecast over onto Facebook Live, which is where I ultimately want to be. And Fanzo knows, and Fanzo tells me all the time, I've been a Facebook Live advocate since before Facebook Live became Facebook Live, and it was just for mentions. It's whatever the needs are. I mean, I even talked to Mike Stelzner about it before he went to Huzzah, and we discussed basically how it's beneficial for him. It's cost efficient for what he's doing. So if there's a lot of people are like, oh, I want to go and get Wirecast and Huzzah and all this. It's like, okay, great, you're spending all this money, and then you're gonna do one show, and then you're never gonna do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So you spend $1,000 to have a really cool, possibly cool show, And then you realize how difficult some of these things are to actually run when all you needed was just like some people want to use all of these options just so they can sit in front of their desktop and talk. Like I don't think that's necessary. You know what I'm saying, Carlos? But you have a show. You have your show. I think you have something with BMC coming up, right?
Yeah, so we were doing a show actually here on Blab, and we've decided to move that off of Blab, and we're exploring other options.
Yeah. So, I mean, it works for that when you're in the business. Now, I mean, going forward, I may switch over.
I think Facebook's the play. I definitely think Facebook Live is the play.
I'm betting on YouTube to make a strong push as soon as they.
I think YouTube will make a strong push. I think that some of the things, at least what I'm seeing on my Periscopes, gives me hope for Twitter. And of course, we're waiting on the integration of Periscope into Twitter fully, at which point it'll probably become Twitter Live or Live Twitter. And I am putting money on Snapchat to go live. I think Microsoft LinkedIn is going to go live. And I think when Amazon gets in the game, and I do think they haven't said anything, but I, being a futurist, believe that Amazon will get into the game. Netflix, maybe.
Everyone's getting a live streaming. You didn't mention Musical.ly though.
Oh, well, live.ly, right? That's a thing. And it's a thing amongst the kids. I mean, there are some live.ly stars already, and they got a crap ton of people watching them. MySpace Live. I actually got an email today from MySpace. It's like their newsletter. Like, I haven't seen one in a year. I think, remember they came out again like 2 years ago. And I'm like, I got the email and I just laughed. Like, why? Hi, socially powered one. What's up?
Hello. Hi, gentlemen.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I feel like I haven't seen you guys forever.
It's been a minute.
Well, we've kind of been off
Besides Facebook and Snapchat.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been off the grid. What have you been doing?
Working.
So how do you feel, about Blab and about what we see as, the end of an era here?
I almost forgot how to even log on to Blab today, which was kind of sad.
That's one of the things we like the most about Blab, how easy it is to come into a show, right? The simplicity of log in with Twitter, boom, you can either jump into a seat or start your own broadcast.
No, I still love Blab. I have not been participating on here for some time. Oh, see, it's just sad.
Wait, there he is. Courtney Kramer gave me the meerkat. Fans will remember this because Courtney brought it with her to South by Southwest when we were all there together, and we did like our 3-hour meerkats, and she bequeathed the meerkat to me, and now he's treasured and forever will have a place in my heart. If only Blab had a stuffed toy.
They could.
A little late now.
Well,
very late.
I mean,
Be like a little, what is it, the owl guy with X's across his eyes.
they could have something like this.
Yeah.
But it's
That
not.
is the missing piece, that they didn't have a stuffed toy. If they had a stuffed toy, we'd still be here.
I'll share with you guys. This is a pillow that I sleep with every night. Right here.
Oh.
Yes.
How come it doesn't have your snap code on it?
I sleep with it.
I got one of those too, Aaron. See, it's back there.
I don't. I have this though.
If Amy and Vincenzo get married, they're gonna have a baby ghost.
No, I'm gonna name my kid Carlos
and call it
That'd be a
Schmenzo.
wise decision.
And there'll be Schmenzo chat.
You guys are,
Well, Carlos, thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate
All right,
that.
guys.
It was good to see you in
you,
San
Carlos.
Diego.
Later, Carlos. Carlos, can you post a link to your latest post in this thing?
Why the hell not? All right, guys.
Just do it, bro.
Peace
Do
out.
it. You've been given permission. By the way, I'll show this to you guys. I don't know where the Sausage King is tonight. Also, the officers, Mike and Mark. I thought that they would.
So for those of you that don't know, in this picture, we had Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag on this show, Blab Talk Live, Joel and I.
Yeah.
Blab Talk Live. So for those of you that are just coming in, because there's 111 here, Blab Talk Live is a show that Joel and I started about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And one of our very first guests were Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt. We also had the guy from what show was that?
Heroes, David H. Lawrence.
Heroes. We had the guy from Survivor.
Robert Scoble was on.
Robert Scoble was on the show. Then we had just
my kids. I don't know why I'm showing those. Many
peeps, but that guy from iSocial Fans.
That guy.
That guy.
That guy.
And may I just have a brief interlude and show you the best new emoji that will soon be available on your phone. Right? Bring it.
I wish. That would be fantastic.
No, it is. It's coming. It's one of the 72 new emojis that have been approved by this actual real emoji board. Is part of.
And when do we get that?
I don't know when it's going to work with iOS 9. I could show you some more of them if you're interested. You want to see a few?
We saw them.
So, well, I did a thing, but
they're actually one of the new emojis is my face.
It is.
Yeah.
Here, so we're gonna have. Let's see. There we're gonna have that. There's a spider on my wall. Excuse me.
The Hootsuite Owl.
So now it's the Vincenzo and Aaron show.
Yeah, this is way better.
Far better than anything with Joel.
For sure. So I just have to say I'm super excited. So I thought I didn't get the update on Snapchat with memories.
Did you get it?
And I logged on my iPad and I got it. But I think this is weird. I have 2 Snapchat accounts. So it's on my new Snapchat account that I just created not that long ago. It's not on my normal Snapchat account.
Yeah, I don't have it yet. Let me launch the app again and see. I don't know how they're rolling it out.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's by account then, not by device.
I am looking to see what happened. Yeah, I don't have it yet.
I don't have memories yet.
I have no memory of having memories.
Well, I have half a memory.
I will log out right now from my Snapchat account. I just got some snaps from I'll name the people I just got snaps from that snapped me photos of this show. Michelle, Jubin, Jason Textud, Brian Fanzo, Mark, Sub, and then a bunch of people that I don't have on my phone that I don't know their names. So sorry about that.
Yeah, I got a few here as
I'm
well.
gonna log out. Log out. And we're gonna log back in.
I did not log out. Maybe that would help.
Well, I'm just doing it, just for the heck of it. Brian, it's the only reason I mention your name. The only reason I mention your name, Brian, is to watch my clout grow. My clout
We've
usually
got a seat
grows
open. Jenny Q, I see you're here. If you want to jump in, feel free to take a seat. You're part of the tribe here, and would love to hear your thoughts. That is, if you're not going to weep. No weeping.
Cliff, what time is your show, Cliff? Bodenvisor. So Bodenvisor is doing a show after our show.
Tonight? Well, of course, tonight.
Yes. I have a note.
Jenny.
From
Hi,
Snapchat.
guys. Has there been crying tonight?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, not yet? Do you want me to bring it?
Yeah, bring it. Bring the tears.
I don't have any tears.
I
have tears, but hi, Aaron. Hi, Vincenzo. Hi, Joel.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Jenny Q.
Jenny,
I
are
wonder
you
who
still doing
Think Like a
Blabs?
Fan is. You guys know who Think Like a Fan is?
Yes,
Who's that guy?
loser. So
Sorry.
Joel rules. Vincenzo, you're hot, and Aaron, you're cute too. Says I'm thinking it's Stephanie, Steph Shepard. Yes.
Thank you, Steph. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate that as well.
And I do also. I'm not attractive, but I do rule. So there's that. So Jenny, are you still doing Blabs here or not?
I'm not.
Yeah.
The last one that I tried to schedule maybe about a month ago, I wasn't getting a link. And so I kept hitting, schedule. And then I sent a tweet out saying, hey, Blab, I need a link. And then someone saw it and said, I got 10 notifications that you just scheduled a Blab. So and sent me a screenshot. And I'm like, can you send me one of the links? So I just used that. And then, so no, I'm not. I'm now on Facebook Live.
And many
got the keys
are.
to the Blab room?
What, Vincenzo?
Say again?
No. I'm just reading Fanzo's tweet message here.
I'm doing Facebook Lives regularly. I'm doing Periscopes regularly. I'm snapping mostly regularly. I've had a little snap burnout. Really, really hard to keep up content.
You were hitting it hard, Joel.
Well, I really want to say something there, and I'm not going to. The filter kicked in, like barely, like just. It was so close. But knowing that I'm not planning on being a Snapchat celebrity because it's not my main focus. There's too many other things I've got going on. So I will use it. And when I feel inspired, I will do a creative story, but I feel like I bring more value through my live streams and my writings and, going off the grid occasionally. Just saying.
Snapchat is flapjack.
I don't know what that means.
Value not happening on Joel's Snapchat is what we are to understand.
Well, it's a different kind of value. So usually the stories are either teaching or inspirational, motivational, or entertaining. And if I'm not doing that, they're experiential. And that is where I am, who I'm with, and what I'm doing. And they've been more of that, which it amazes me that people still watch that they're interested in where I am and what I'm doing and who I'm with. It boggles my mind. So there's that. Anyway, Jenny, appreciate you popping in. Aaron, good to see you as well. And thanks for being part of the Blab tribe. And we will be elsewhere.
Jenny looks crisp and clear right now. It's
It's a great shot.
Great.
Aaron looks a little fuzzy, though. I don't know what's going on.
I know. Why is that?
Why is Jenny? What kind of?
I feel like you look fuzzy. I look fuzzy, and Jenny and Enzo look good.
I don't look fuzzy.
You look a little fuzzy to me.
I think it must be Jenny's face cream that she's using. That's
yes.
Must be. I have a.
Well, no, thanks for letting me hop on. Blab, without a question, has changed my life, not just with the show, but with the associations that I've made through Blab. And I'll always be grateful for Blab. And this community is amazing. And I'm so glad that we've connected on other platforms and other networks so that we don't lose each other. That would be awful if it was like, oh, well, we're out now. So if I may just thank everybody for the support and the friendship and the encouragement and all of that. I mean, it's just been an amazing run. So I'm super grateful.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Jenny. And Mayor, I have made you a co-host so you can manage trolls for me and handle that should they come in.
Okay. I'm going to bounce because I haven't had dinner yet.
We'll go have dinner. And if anybody else wants to jump in and talk, and bye, Aaron, who was bumped very nicely. Enzo, you froze up on me. Oh, there you go. You're back. Steven, both Stevens, Haywood, Caggiano.
All right, are we
guys?
back?
She's like, whatevs. See you later. Did you boot her? Hello. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh my gosh. What is that? What? Hi, Cliff.
What can I say?
Hi,
Can you hear
Cliff.
me okay? Hi, guys. Hey, Jason.
Can
Hey,
you
guys.
position yourself like appropriately there? So there we go. I want to screen capture that. And Vincenzo, I don't know what happened to you, but I'm going to wait till he comes back to capture this because I feel like he should be here
Especially with Jason in the corner. That's
Okay.
excellent. Let me,
All
let
right,
me
go
get my
ahead.
head positioned. All right, here we go.
Yourself now. Let me turn on my screen capture software, and this will be maybe my last Blab capture.
Hurry up.
I got it. It's a winner. It's a winner. I'm posting that.
I was looking down.
You can do it again.
So, Cliff, talk to us.
Yes. I'm here.
You're still doing your show here.
I don't have a show. That was
Okay.
the Himmelblau show, which has terminated, and we were going to do Off the Cliff.
Did you kill him? Did you kill him?
I did, but he has come back to life. So that's
I
a
was
good
gonna
thing
say,
about
where did you put the
Himmelblau.
body?
Yeah, no, he has resiliency. Believe it or not.
Hey, I met Bruce in person last week in Chicago.
I will send you a sympathy card.
Bruce is a very nice guy.
He's an excellent. He's a good human being. He really is.
Yeah, where is he?
I like him.
He's here, Bruce. Come on, it's like, if I wiggle my nose, maybe he'll show.
Maybe he'll show up.
So listen, I have to say something because I scheduled the Blab for like 5 minutes ago or something. So
hurry up and finish.
Everybody hang tight. We're going to start it. I put a little note over there. So if you get over there, let me drop that in the side so that everybody can sign up so that, if you fall asleep here, we can wake you up by email or something. Whatever Blab does now to wake you up, huh?
It's over when it's over. There's the link for my Huzza. I'm not necessarily permanently moving to Huzza. I've got a show scheduled for next Tuesday night, and that is where you will find me.
That's where he'll be. That means.
That's where I'll be. So, but you're doing a show tonight, Cliff, but then what?
Yes. Then it's whatever happens. I'm sort of in that limbo mode like everybody else is, Blab, nomad, non-Blab, just nomading around.
Everybody limbo.
Everybody limbo. Let me try it. Wait, go.
How low can you go? That's perfect. Wait,
right about there. Yeah, that's it.
Never looked.
You guys are so funny. I can't stand not being in no more. I put on my shirt. I fix my hair. I come in like this, and you give me the shit. I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
Let's talk to
Bruce is here.
Hello, Himmelblau. Tech Stud.
Let's talk to Tech Stud and then Himmelblau.
You're still on the team, yeah?
Yeah.
So you don't have to tell us anything, but can you tell us anything?
I don't know what to say. I'm not aware of anything.
Okay. Great. Well, whatever. I hope that you prosper at Blab, whatever happens to it. I know they must be pivoting to something because you can't say we're not creating broadcast tools and not have another plan in mind. So whatever that plan is, I hope that plan succeeds. And I want to thank you, Jason, that, you have been very present and helpful. I mean, like when we needed that support, when Vincenzo needed a shoulder to cry on, you were there.
Which was pretty often.
When Cliff needed that prostate exam, you were there. And we're just
love on and ready to go, man. I come exactly.
What would you like to share with us? Anything you'd like to say now that you're here?
No, I mean, well, okay, yes. You guys are fantastic. I need to get my tissue. Hang on, I got it. Okay, now I can.
Hand me a tissue, Tito.
Yeah. He never uses the damn things. Look, it's a full box.
It's a full freaking box.
He doesn't have any tear ducts. Actually,
doesn't care.
I don't.
I knew it.
I was born without tear ducts or hair.
Right, and if you lived in Mexico, like our good friend Nathan, you'd be sweating and you use a box of those a day.
It's true. It is pretty toasty up here right now.
Okay.
So we're having a bit of a heat wave.
How warm is it? 78?
No. What is it? It was
we're gonna look at the phones to figure out what temperature it is now. It's like
it was about 100 degrees today.
Really?
Yeah.
In Canada?
In Canada?
Hey?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was about 38, 39 C. So
wow.
Yeah.
That's warm for you guys.
A bit toasty. Yeah, so I'm gonna miss you guys because I love sitting on the sidelines watching you guys and chilling and shooting the shit and having a bit of fun.
You can do that, but now you have to swipe to chill.
Oh,
that hurt. But you're not going to be doing it there.
I'm swiping. I just
All right.
swiped
I'm
Enzo.
out.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was.
Oh dear. Boom,
Okay.
bang.
I didn't mean to swipe you off.
Did you
but
swipe him?
Apparently, I have magical powers.
Wow,
Swipe me.
look at that.
He's coming back. That was just an impractical joke.
Oh,
joke.
Redunculous, I think.
Away.
Redunculous.
Yeah.
I'm not swiped.
Anyway, yeah, good to see you guys on here. It was fun times. It's going to be different to see you guys elsewhere in whatever it is that you do. And BlabTalk Live, I think, had a certain ring and a sound to it. And I don't know what the hell you're going to call it. Huzzah now or huzzah time?
Well, I'm not going to put a brand name in it other than my own. So it's just, right. Joel Comm Live. Vincenzo and I have not talked about continuing a late night show on another platform. This is kind of the end of that. Doesn't mean we're never hosting a show together.
Yeah. He's busy with Schmitastic, and he's busy with stealing letters out of the alphabet from other people.
Q has been.
I get it in there.
Yeah.
Slipped it in there.
So, yeah, it's change is just a thing that happens,
change
and
is
it's
good.
Fine. It's all
good.
Absolutely.
Yep. No, it certainly is. There's a lot out there. It's going to take probably some people a while to figure out what best suits their needs. It may not be with the exact same Blab community. And this just may end up being a hangout crowd around here, right? Go do what you do in other places a little bit more professionally, a little bit more cleaned up, and then come back here and shoot the shit. Right?
Yeah, and I will be here for that.
Yeah.
It's just I'm not scheduling shows.
Right.
I might just randomly, boom, hit a thing. And this is the last Blab Talk Live.
Yeah, I call it Blab Talk dead now. We're over the hour mark. So.
We should do like a final song.
Can we swipe him to his after show now?
No, don't make me go to the after show yet, please. I haven't said my piece over here. Not everybody's going to follow me because I'm not Joel Comm and all that. And so,
you got great hair, though.
I tried to.
Yeah, you got great hair, so you got that going for you.
He went and got a haircut just before getting on here.
I did.
And you got the whole green screen. This is actually my actual office here that I'm in.
Well, that's my actual office that I'm looking at. So, and it's my final Blab Talk Live Blab desk. So there you go. All the Blab.
Gentlemen, thank you both for chiming in. I know we've got some other people here that would reluctantly take a seat. But I want to give them an opportunity to do so. So thanks so much. In fact, they're calling in right now. We've got Bobby Shadow on one, and Cliff, bounce out of here. And I'm
all right. Well, everybody.
Okay, what kind of weirdness has happened over there, Shadow?
What happened to his head? Oh no, it's not good. It's not good at all. Well, while he's doing that, I'd like to say thank you to you guys for Blab Talk Live, of course. Joel Comm came up with, and Enzo came up with Bodenweiser und Himmelblau.
The Bodenweiser und Himmelblau hour.
Right. So it all started here. And then and that went on we had 15 more shows since the beginning of the year.
That's like a whole season.
It is. It was a complete season. Of course, we added 100 in front of it, so we had 115 shows. Seemed like it was just 15. And then we started looking at doing other things, and then it was Blab, started doing the decline. So we said, well, let's hold off, everybody.
You got the axe.
So there we are. And I appreciate everybody. The community is number 1 and 2 and 3 for me, and that's what I've always stood up for. And tried to swing the bat as much as possible to get things to stabilize and be here for us. And time's up, Cliff. Thanks a lot, Haywood.
Cliff, we love you so much.
Right, I'll see you in the next show, guys.
Afterwards we'll send people over there. Okay. We'll do the what did we call that thing?
We're gonna do a room rush or
room raid.
A flash blab.
Yeah. Call it flash blab.
Nice.
Blab. What's up, Bobby?
Not much.
What are you eating?
Sunflower seeds.
Okay. Did you bring enough for everybody?
Yeah. Got the whole package.
Officer Mike, how are you?
Hey, what's going on, my brother? How are you? And Mr. Vincenzo, how are you?
Oh my God.
How are you?
I'm on vacation, so I've got a mixture of the Vincenzo
facebook.com/JoelComm. Action going on.
You look good. You look good.
I'm working it.
Like
I'm working it.
Mike was at Social Media Day San Diego, so we've just seen each other as well.
Yeah, very cool. Sorry, I'm all washed out. I haven't been in the studio in a while, and gosh, there's crap all over my desk. And oh well. So the farewell blab. Is that
farewell Blab Talk Live? Yes, this is not yeah. Bye.
Yeah. Wow.
Bye. Don't forget to write.
Yeah. There we go.
I love Bobby Shadow. He didn't really have anything to say. Just wanted to come on, eat sunflower seeds, and then go. And there is the Himmelblau of the world-renowned Bodenweiser und Himmelblau show.
Hey, where's Jason Hitchcock in the house? He's supposed to be here.
Yeah, there.
Hey, Bruce.
What's up, Bruce?
Bruce, it feels like it's been a week since I saw you.
Yeah, at least that. So, yeah, so this is one thing that Blab has done is it's made friends out of people before they're ever meet in person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've made a lot of friends here. No, so just to quell any rumors, no, Blab is not shutting down. This is just Blab Talk Live has been the show that it's the longest running show on Blab, and that's about to end tonight. This is the final Blab Talk Live. We will not be doing this show here.
Blab Talk
anymore.
Live, our show.
Our show is the final Blab. So I understand why it's confusing, and there you go.
And it's been a great time on here, that's for sure. Had a lot of fun, met a lot of great people, some people that I wouldn't have that opportunity unless I was here on Blab, that's for sure.
Yep. Actually, I'm meeting iSocial Cow for the first time here. So
Hi, Bruce. How are you?
Good.
Blab Talk Live still bringing people together, even in its death rattle.
Yes. And I got to figure out. Mark and I have to figure out where we're going to go next.
So what I'm telling people is while I'm going to be continuing to stream on Facebook and on Periscope, I am moving my show for now to Huzza. It is not necessarily, I'm kind of dating them. Let's just put it that way. And there's the link. I've got a show Tuesday night. And I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, but I'm ready to try the platform. And I don't want to leave everybody hanging because I kind of feel like that's what Vincenzo and I have been busy in doing this for, the last few weeks. There's not been a place, and we want to provide a safe place for you because we care.
Show you care.
Namaste.
Hey, what's this thing I saw today called Switcher Studio? What is that?
It's similar to like a Wirecast, and I'm sure the other gentleman here can explain it better, but I believe it's an app and you can do it from like an iPad. So you don't need to have a desktop.
Yeah, so to me it seems like you could
like wireless Wi-Fi. Yeah.
So if you don't have access to a desktop that can manage OBS Studio or Wirecast, it seems like Switcher Studio might be a great alternative, and looking forward to talking to them because we want as many alternatives as possible, right? The more options we have for streaming, the happier I am. Speaking of options for happy,
or iOS devices as cameras, Mike.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
Multiple camera angles.
Yes.
Yeah, but you can use your iOS devices on Wi-Fi connected to the hub, which would be like your iPad that's running the app.
Then that's going to be interesting, right? But Vincenzo, have you ordered a Mevo?
I have not. So I have a 360 camera called the Alley camera, but it is not the Mevo, and I can stream to YouTube with the Alley camera.
Have you done it yet? Mine arrives tomorrow.
The Alley?
Yeah.
So I have not done it yet because we are doing an unboxing, and that's going to go up on Savvy Sexy Social's channel this weekend, and then I will have an official video to link to that video in 360 up on YouTube. So it's cool. It looks really, really good from the footage I've seen others do.
Yeah, I've been talking to Mevo out at NAB. So they took me through the process. Mevo is actually owned by
live stream,
which is a big platform for live streaming. And what the thing is, the way the Mevo works is actually it's a widescreen image that you can then zoom in on. So it's a 4K image that you can zoom in on. So it looks like you're zooming in or panning, but it's actually still a static camera.
Well, I just looked up Mevo on Google and I came back that it was a Paul Mitchell salon product. So I don't know what you cats are getting into now.
MEVO. MEVO.
Oh.
And it'll be on there soon. So
speaking of
just
Paul
a
Mitchell,
heads
speaking of Paul
up.
Mitchell product,
This
is Paul Mitchell product in my hair, and I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and my family owns Paul Mitchell schools and salons. So I use Paul Mitchell product. I actually know John Paul DeJoria very well, and
in
a
fact,
lot of
Paul Mitchell is right next to Vincenzo, throwing 20s at him.
Paul Mitchell's actually passed away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Joel, nice try, but he passed away.
Paul Mitchell Jr. is
his name is Angus Mitchell, actually. His son.
All right, damn it. Just take the money and enjoy it, Vincenzo. By the way, I'm summoning next up after Bruce and Mike are done here. Yana and Chocolate Johnny, you're in the queue, and yes, you must come on and speak. So I'm summoning you.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm actually gonna bail out. I just wanted to. I heard the wavelengths were telling me that JoelComm was out there, so just want to get on here and say hi to both you guys. So, but we'll see you over on Huzzah, right?
Yeah,
right.
You'll see me. We're not. I'm not going away. Just
Joel,
we're not abandoning Blab.
Joel, you know,
Blab
Mark and I had made a comment that we realized at Social Media Day that it was really cool how this hub of people. Vincenzo, you weren't there, I don't think. Right. Okay. But he's in that hub, this hub of people, how it's cool. There's like a little community there. It's just really cool. So,
we have a tribe. It's our tribe, not mine, not Vincenzo's, not Cliff's. It's not Blab's. It's a group of people that have gravitated through this platform. And in the beauty of relationships is we get to continue that wherever it is that we go. So we get to play, kind of Pied Piper here. Vincenzo's going to play his magic pan flute like Zamfir.
Hey, can you guys hold on? Hey, John, can you take those confidential emails off my server? Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. It's good. Okay, thanks, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I've got a buddy over here working right now.
That was fantastic. That was fantastic.
Perfect.
Hey,
Thanks,
apparently, if you don't know, no reasonable prosecutor is going to prosecute you. So you're good, bro.
Yeah. Well, thank you for going there. I could easily dovetail right on that. Not going to, but I'm with you, brother. So thanks.
All right, guys. I just had to lay that out there. Have a great one, Vincenzo, Joel, Bruce. Nice meeting you. We'll see you later. Have a great night, guys.
And just remember, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I did not.
Here we go. Stir it up.
Yeah, you already stirred it. Thanks, Mike. We appreciate you and what you do. And say hey to your
buddy. We'll see you later, sir.
Okay. Mr. Himmelblau, you two have been
before I go, just want to say thank you to both of you. It's been great. I still have to meet you. So actually, I'm thinking I'm going to be heading into Colorado shortly.
Well, let me know when you're here.
Yeah, definitely. I'll have to go meet up. And again, Vinny, good meeting you. And if you need any questions about editing, give me a call.
I will.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bruce. Take care. And Yana, as he goes, go ahead and grab the seat. Chocolate Johnny, how are you, mate?
You've been practicing that JoelComm, I can see it.
How did I do?
Yeah, mate.
Throw
that's
another
good.
shrimp on the barbie.
That's it. Good on you, Vincenzo. The Italian stallion.
Dingo ate my baby.
Dingo ate my baby.
That poor bloody dingo. Oh my God. How's it going, boys? I've pulled over because I've been listening to you as I'm driving along, and I thought, here's a car spot. Let's go in. And as you said it, Joel says, "Come on in, Chocolate Johnny," and I thought I've got to come in and see my boys.
Yeah.
What's
hey,
happening?
Johnny, can you say that's not a knife?
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
No, say it like Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, Crocodile.
You call that a knife?
You call that a knife? That's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah. Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. What's happening? Yeah, it's all good. I've been listening in and chiming in, and yeah, it's all good. All good. Like Joel says, mate, we're not leaving. We're just building this community, and it's getting bigger and stronger.
This is true.
We shall overcome.
Hey, Katie, how are you? We have to take this somewhere else, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys take that outside. Take it out, give it a good beating, and then, a talking to or something.
This is why I love the community that we're all in. So I started on Periscope, and when everyone was saying, "Oh, I'm on Blab," and I came over to Blab, Periscope, Blab, and from there, you get to meet everyone that was watching you. Then, I was fortunate enough to meet people at Summit Live. And, I've been on Snapchat for nearly 4 years, and I was driving and my bloody phone wouldn't stop buzzing. Get on Blab, get on Blab.
Remember that?
Oh my God, it's like, get on Blab, get on. It's like, okay. So I pulled over and I had like 6 or 7 messages. Boy, get on Blab, Chocolate Johnny. So anyway.
You've been summoned.
Hey, you've been summoned.
You've been summoned. The power of BlabTalk Live to summon somebody from all the way around the other side of the world.
I've got to tell you, I've had some really good times with you. I've had both of you sitting in my pocket while I'm making chocolates and telling my staff to get their butts into gear. And as I'm telling them to get their butts into gear, I'm pissing myself laughing because Vincenzo said something to Comm. And I'm just like, oh my God, that is so hilarious. And the staff are trying to look at me seriously. And I'm saying, oh, sorry, hang on, I'll just take this out of my ear.
Hashtag, that's so Enzo.
He nailed it. He's nailed it.
I usually say stupid things like that.
No, you say good stupid things, Vincenzo. You say good stupid things.
So, Johnny, Periscope continues to be good to you, mate?
Mate, I did a Periscope last night about the big chocolate freckle. I did a 22-pound freckle for World Chocolate Day, and I had, mate, 300 live viewers, and all together I'm now totaling close to 700 views. The replay viewers for me is just skyrocketing. So yeah, I love my Periscope. I'll always be on there. I love Blab. I'm like you, Joel and Vincenzo. As soon as I hear it or see it, I'll get on. I've already done a Lively, and no one follows me, so no one was there. That was really interesting, and just watching some of these people with Lively, 200,000 people watching him, or some ridiculous numbers, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's insane how quickly of course they have the big Musical.ly audience, and the people who are popular Musical.ly are instantly popular on Lively. And now I've got to say I'm super excited because Yana is in the house.
Oh my gosh.
Does it get any better?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That always happens when people can't hear me when I get a hi guys.
Yana, I'm so glad you made it. I know you're working, but I got Johnny here, Vincenzo's here, and now you're here. All is well with the world.
Totally. It's fun to see you guys.
What has Blab meant to you?
Oh my word. Well, the thing is for me is Periscope is what made a lot of the intros to so many of you guys, but Blab is where I think the second location was, right? Where you'd go and actually have more time to talk all together and really foster much deeper relationships than you could through Periscope. So, I mean, I love Periscope. I love it, but there's just something special about Blab for sure. Anyway.
So if I go and do my show over at Huzza, will you come over to Huzza?
I absolutely will. Yes. I'll be honest. I haven't been on Periscope or Blab much lately. It is only because I've just been so freaking busy making some stuff happen at work. But other than that, I love it both.
How are things going at steels.com?
Well, we're hanging in there. We're making a lot of changes, some good stuff. So it should be a great fourth quarter. Cross your fingers for me.
What's happening there, Vincenzo? What was that?
Oh, I was just
Hey, Yana,
my
how's
cord.
your Facebook Live going?
Really good. I mean, Periscope is still far superior, in my opinion, from a UX perspective. I mean, far superior than Facebook Live, but that's where my audience is. So, I mean, Facebook has a crappy UI, but it's what helps you break through the algorithm. It is what it is. I mean, it gets seen by a lot of people, but the stats are very deceiving. It might look like you have, tens of thousands of views, but if you actually go into the individual stats, you'll see that, I mean, everybody knows that Facebook doesn't even have the volume on in general. So when you're scrolling through the newsfeed, it may
3 seconds.
somebody's is that right?
3 seconds is what they count as a view on Facebook.
As a view, right.
Okay. Yeah.
Muted.
Yeah, you have to look into your stats and you really need to start doing closed captioning. It's the best way to break through.
Yeah. So I think the stats are very, very deceiving, and it makes a lot of people think that they're getting a lot of cool results. Granted, every time I do a Facebook Live, my real-time stats on my Google Analytics double. That would never happen with Periscope, but Periscope fosters just amazing relationships. The commenting is key, right?
So what do you want more, relationships or sales?
Relationships.
Okay.
I mean, in the short term. I mean, for the long term. A sale, I think, is short term. A relationship, they might buy from me later on. But I mostly use Facebook Live to increase the know, like, and trust factor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like all of us do with live streaming, right?
So are you streaming from your page, steels.com?
No, not from the steels.com page, because my steels.com Facebook page is just, since I don't actually sell anything on steels.com, it's all about my 4 niche websites. So I mostly live stream from one of them, and then other people on my staff live stream from the other 4. We have.
So when you do yours, where you getting your views from? How are we not friends? I just looked up on Facebook and we're not friends.
On Facebook, yes, we are, Joel.
Well, I'm looking at your profile right now.
What?
Do you have more than one?
I have. So here's the thing. I have 2 Facebook pages. One for the people that I know, like you guys, and people that I've met in real life, and one for fans that just add me that don't know me, that I only want to post work stuff to. So I try to keep. I created it before you could actually target your.
Okay, so your streams are going to this page that we have not been connected on, because now I see them. I haven't seen these.
No, my streams are on my individual company Facebook pages, like babysteels.com. It has about 317,000 fans. And then I have kidsteels.com. That has almost 100,000. So they're usually on those.
There we go.
Yeah, and then
Got it.
I have different people on my staff that will do Facebook Live.
Different.
Okay. I am all clear on this now. Excellent. Well, I wish an incredible 4th quarter for you.
Thank you.
And the Switcher Studio people just got in here. And I would like for you guys to contact me on Facebook, please. Facebook.com/JoelComm. Send me a message. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Brian Fanzo says I need to meet you. Know what I'm saying? I don't know why, like, that kind of makes me want to talk like the Godfather a little bit.
That wasn't the Godfather. Not even.
That's Johnny. That's Johnny Chocolate.
Let me do it like this.
Is that what Fanzo's been using the last day or so for his Facebook Lives?
Just today.
Oh, okay.
Brian Fanzo says that I should call upon you for a favor.
Yana, say hello to Red for me.
When we need him.
So Johnny, what's tomorrow look like?
Mate, it is absolutely a cracker of a day. It's pissing down with rain, but apart from that, mate, you're going to have a bloody great barbecue.
I love your language. It's a cracker of a day, and it's pissing down with rain. I mean, you would never hear anybody here say that. So thank you for enlightening us and broadening our cultural vocabulary.
Welcome to Australia, Joel. All right,
I can't wait to come back.
Yeah. We'll mate. I'm dying for you to come here. I'd love you guys to come here. I'm looking forward to it.
I need a
let you
gig
go.
there.
Yeah. Well, let me organise one. That's one thing I've been trying to do, but Australians are pretty tight, mate. So, all right. Good luck. We'll talk. We'll be in touch.
Johnny,
say hello
I need to buy some chocolate from you.
Well, just give me a call, mate. 0414448898. Just ring me.
Yeah, he got that right. Did you get that, Enzo? Sure
I got that.
Thanks, Johnny. Love you, brother.
See you guys. See ya.
Cheers.
Bye, Yana. Say hi to Rhett and the family, Yana.
I will. There he is.
He's right there.
He's
See you guys. Love ya.
He's listening. He's filtering everything. Is she hanging out with those people again? Oh, those people. Baltus, are you going to come in here? I see you lurking. I know you want to.
I am going to. It is midnight here, so
okay.
I know.
So
Cliff Bodenweiser has his
waiting.
show.
Okay, Yana, great to see you as always. Let's let Baltus come in and say his piece. Thanks. Bye, sweetie. Mikey B, what's happening, brother?
I am phenomenal. How are you guys doing? I am.
You are going to be our last official guest.
Oh my God!
Last Blab Talk Live.
The guy with the most days on Blab is your last guest. That's pretty.
In the years to come, just like the trivia question, who was the first music video on MTV? Who was it?
Video killed the radio star.
Video killed the radio star.
That's the video. I thought you meant the DJ. I'm sorry.
They will ask who was the last guest on Blab Talk Live.
Well, then we better tell all 1,475 people that follow me, yes, that they want to be on this Blab.
Okay.
Well, we're wrapping it up.
So let's wrap it and talk a little bit about your Blab experience and whatever you want, man.
My Blab experience has been, I was very blessed. I came in through the development cycle. I came in through Slack channels. So I came in very, very, very early. And this book keeps coming to my mind, Tribes by Seth Godin, because it is paramount. It's the one book that I reference all the time when I do any speaking gigs here locally in Denver to small businesses about building their business. But the one statement I can go back to, it says it only takes two things to turn a group of people into a tribe: a shared interest and a way to communicate. And the team at Blab built that for us. They built the tool for us. And then we came out to play in the space. And you two were leaders that came out and decided to make a show out of a space as opposed to just coming on and rambling on and talking about whatever things we did. We've raised money for those that need it in Africa. We've raised money for a young man in a wheelchair. I've seen philanthropy happen here. I've seen great relationships be forged and nourished and nurtured. And I've seen also the bad side of business. Some people got in over their heads with relationship building with people they didn't really know and understand. They didn't build up the three things Bob Berg says: know, like, and trust. Build up those factors first in a relationship to have success. So, I mean, I've seen, for me personally, I've seen nothing but a lot of good on Blab, but that's my skew. And that's the way I choose to look at it. And I've had a gas. I think it's a great run. I think, this show, even though it's wrapping up on this platform, certainly can be taken anywhere else it wants to go in any form, and go experiment and have fun and do good stuff. Isn't that what we do, Joel?
Do good stuff.
That's what we try to do.
And we wear gorilla outfits. And we do all sorts of
you are the epitome of a do-good stuffer, a stuff do-gooder. At the last social media shenanigans meetup with Pat Flynn here in
Denver.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm reading
the scrolling.
I'm reading what Beauty Bubble's saying. Is he going to try to hop on? We're trying to get Sean to pop on before we get off. And Mike volunteered, and it just was so incredibly helpful on the scene for this this great meetup. And when it came down to we need somebody to wear the gorilla suit, he's like, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
and he did. And he was a great gorilla.
I was a great gorilla.
As far as gorillas go.
Then the next day I got a hold of all the costumes and I was a great panda for my daughter. And I was a great,
yeah. I wonder if I have a picture here. Let me look in my Dropbox
That's
in the
funny.
cloud
Oh, God.
and see if I can find it because I want to. Let's see. There's
So Vincenzo's let a cat out of the bag apparently, and I missed the very beginnings of the session tonight because I was cooking for my family. But I've seen you and Ms. Schmitzauer a lot together.
Yes.
That cat's been out for months.
Well, I like to play the dumb devil's advocate.
Go ahead. I want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't know, honestly. I mean, I figured y'all were just doing some biz together. But
they are.
We are.
Congratulations on all fronts of the business doing, I guess.
Plenty of business.
Because it's business time.
It's
business.
I mean, actual business. That was what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But
we can't.
Mike knows a lot about monkey business because he was a gorilla.
I was. I definitely know a lot about monkey business, and we can't wait to get you out here to Colorado, both of you guys, or singly. Look at that idiot there on the left. That girl.
There we go.
Goodness.
You do not realize how hot that bloody outfit was.
That was monkey time, and he took a lot of pictures with people, and it was. I love that picture. I'm just having so much fun with you monkeying around.
It was a good time. We had a great following. There's a lot of good people that got around in our community here, local community. So it was a lot of fun. So it's always a good time. It was always a good time, but it's always a good time hanging out with you. You're fun to hang out with, Joel.
Joel is a good time.
Off the clock, Joel is a fun time. I mean, he's a fun time here because he's reverent and he's together and he's fairly articulate, things like that.
I'm reverent.
It's when you close down this and you get away from the social persona that you really have a good time with Joel. It's when you have the intimate moments, like when you and Lewis came, New York Times selling best author, as well as yourself, Lewis House, came to Colorado. That dinner we had together with him, sitting amongst that group of great people from our local community, it was really so much fun. And then having you at Shenanigans and doing the shenanigans things we do here locally, so much fun. So it's when these things get turned off and when you can take these types of relationships offline that we have a lot of fun. And I can only imagine like social media world and all the other shenanigans that go on, even without the Snapchats and everything else that's going on, wacky wild walking the streets of San Diego and whatnot, and Chicago and other points. So
regions unknown.
Unknown.
Well, thank you. Appreciate you. And
I have had a great time with Lab. I still pop in here. I honestly, if they look at my stats, I'm not in here as much as I was, but I've had such a fun run with this and it's been a really fun experiment. It really has been. I don't know what the team plans on doing, if it's going to stick around. If not, don't really, not my bag, but it's been fun getting to know a lot of people. I mean, gracious sakes, talking about your 6 degrees of separation. It's like, this person. Oh yeah, they know Joel, or this person. Oh yeah, Vincenzo, or yes, I know of him or her. And all of a sudden you look on Twitter and you're like, oh, wow, they followed
Vincenzo Landino you speak of.
He's some dude that sucks.
No, he's awesome.
He's awesome. Awesome sauce.
Great co-host.
And it's been fun watching you guys and being on the shows and being in the back end and just commenting sometimes, not wanting to come on camera, just chatting offline or online real time with folks. So I do hope that a lot of the tribe members can follow each other and have ways to follow each other, either on Snapchat, Twitter, whatever, to stay part of a really cool human experiment. So, and a fun way to communicate online and offline. So I guess that's it. I'm going to go back to drinking some water, and I've got some editing to do over there at my desk. So,
well, appreciate it, Mike. Thanks a lot.
I'll take my leave.
We'll get you somewhere around. I'm sure of it.
I hope so. Hope so soon. I hope we'll see Vincenzo.
Mikey B, ladies and gentlemen. Mikey B.
I was just in Manhattan too. That's too bad. So.
Hit me up, man. Hit me up.
It was a 2-day turn. It was in out. I was business related. I was in and out back home. So
okay.
So
fair enough.
Anyway, next time.
All right, buddy.
See you guys.
Cool.
Peace.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. As usual, I know Vincenzo needs to go. I'm going to stick around a little bit for the after show, but
fine.
we're gonna end the official Blab Talk Live a couple. Well, you know what? I'll tell you in the after show other things that I want you to know. We can talk some more, but I just want to say thank you, Vincenzo. You've been a great co-host, and I know that we will work together more. It's just that Blab Talk Live will always be its own thing. Aw, I'm gonna hug him now. It's been great fun, hasn't it? There.
It's been real good.
It has been great fun, and
but in all reality, it's been good, man.
I'm not really sad. In all reality, yeah.
Well, it's sad. You know, it was cool. Like I just remember when we started I remember the day that we all got on Blab, like me, you, Stelzner, Fanzo, we were on a Blab together. And then you were like, let's do a show together. And I don't think we ever spoke before that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then here it is, you know, we had our consistent moments, and we've had, you know, obviously things get busy, but we've been there. Like I said, we had some really good, fun moments on the show, and we had some delicate moments on the show.
There were a few emotional moments as well when
it's been really good.
Family moments, right? It was you know, everybody doesn't always get along. It's not always perfect.
Yeah.
I found here this folder that has some of the banners that we used for promotions for different shows. Let me see if I can go through them. There's the New Year's show. We rang in the
Star
New
Wars
Year.
show.
It's coming. Hang on. Let's see. Why is this not scrolling through? The Kittens and Bacons and Memes episode.
That was funny. We just pulled that one out of our.
There's one of our generic banners. There's the Halloween show. We didn't dress up. This was as dressy as we got.
No, I know.
Generic ones. There's Jay McMichael.
Where
was he tonight? Like probably covering, you know, Trump or.
I think he was like shooting Obama. Like, no, shoot. Oh God. Yeah. Photographing. Sorry. I know.
Watch it. The Secret Service is going to be at your door any second.
I meant like shooting, film shooting, whatever.
Another standard one. There's the Star Wars edition with Bobo Landino and Darth Joel.
Bobo Landino and Darth Joel.
What did you want? You wanted a different name though, right?
Well, yeah. Well, I wanted to play off Lando Calrissian because my name is Landino. But
would have made much more
something
sense.
like Enzo Calrissian or something.
One of the best, longest shows we did, almost 3 hours with Robert Scoble, and that was a lot of fun. And that's of course tonight. There's our standard. That was one that was never finished, and there was our logo, and of course BlabTalk.com, the website,
which hasn't been updated in ages.
Yeah, it hasn't been updated in ages, but all the videos either live on Enzo's YouTube channel or on mine. At youtube.com/JoelComm. They're there in a
and of course they all live at Blab.im /Vincenzo Landino or Blab.im /JoelComm.
Yep, for as long as this lives. And it's funny, if you scroll down our replays, oh my gosh, they go on and on and on.
Yeah, there's been quite a bit of shows.
Well, the question is, where are we going now? I will be doing my show at huzza.io /JoelComm for the time being. I'm going to tell you guys some more in the after show, so stick around. But I think we're going to wrap this up. Enzo, any last words?
No, I'm not going to promo anything. I'm going to leave it at that. Leave it as a pure. If you're interested in finding me, you know where to find me. If you're not, then it's I'm happy that we connected to some extent here on Blab. And I look forward to meeting some of you, or hopefully all of you, in the future. I mean that. I mean, Blab is cool. Blab is great, and it's like we said right from the outset. It's only because of you all that we could even do a show like this every, there were some points where we did this show every day and people were watching. We were getting hundreds of viewers, hundreds upon hundreds of viewers. Why? We don't know.
847 tonight.
We're not sure.
847.
Yeah, just really, really cool. So knowing that we have an awesome community behind us, I'm convinced that wherever we decide to go, Joel's got his stuff going on. We have not talked about doing another joint show yet, but who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Who knows?
Reunion. There will be. It's like we're just getting started. This whole live video revolution, trademark Joel.com, is just on its way. We're going to look back at this as the early days of live video. We're just getting started. Enzo's just getting started. I'm just getting started. We have a beautiful future before us, and our paths cross on a regular basis. We chat regularly and talk about what's happening in in the industry, and we'll remain good friends. And so Beauty Bubble says, wait a moment, does that mean he's coming on? If Sean's going to be able to show up for a moment, I don't want to end the recording yet, because you said he was at dinner, but then you were like, wait, oh dear, maybe hold on, she says. So tell me, do we hold on? Right. Do we hold on to what we've got?
Doesn't make a difference if we make it or not.
Yeah.
We've got each other, and that's a lot.
So hold on. Yeah. Thanks for that.
We're halfway there.
Always could count on you for the lyrics and the karaoke sing-along, which was we did a lot of that early on.
We did a lot of that.
Karaoke. I remember in the very earliest phase, we were trying to, I really had this vision of creating a late night show that was like a variety show. So this never came to fruition. And most of you don't know what I was thinking. Vincenzo and I talked about it, but behind the scenes, when we were starting Blab Talk Live, I had this idea that, it would be like the Tonight Show, where we would come on and talk for a little bit, and we would have, maybe somebody come play a song on their guitar or sing for us, or, tell jokes, and we would have a guest come on, and then we would bring others, in to engage and interact. And that would have been a lot of work. It didn't get to that level. We did have some guests in the beginning, but then we just decided, it's much easier to just do the community thing. But I did have this inspiration of a big vision of what it would be.
Well, it could still be there.
Well, it is what it is. And wherever, I might do something like that. I'm working on a new podcast, which I will fill you in on shortly. Not yet. Nice. I'm not ready yet.
Nice.
So Beauty Bubble, yes or no? I'm not gonna hold on here any longer.
Switcher Studio, thank you for providing a tool that allows us to do better stuff and to have a better quality production. I think production value is very undervalued because people think it's just so easy. I can go live from my phone. But there's a lot more that goes into it, and I think there should be. So thank you. Matt Mazzio is the man. I love Matt Mazzio. Switcher Studio, it is midnight here. I dropped you an email. I believe it's Nick that is behind that account. Would be more than happy to have a message conversation on Facebook or anywhere else. Just not a phone call. I'm done talking tonight.
In that case, ladies and gentlemen of the Blab community, thank you.
Take us home, Joel.
Blab, 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 blab.
And good night.
Blab, 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 blab. Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blam, 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 Blab Talk Live.
It's been a great run on behalf of myself, Joel Comm, and my plucky co-host, I think he's over there somewhere, Vincenzo Landino. We wish all of you in the Blab world a wonderful morning now in many places. And we'll see you out there in the internets. Yeah. Peace out.
Peace out.